everyone. This time we go on with still the statistic, the mathematic part, and we will go to the negative binomial random variable. What's negative random variable? So they have to meet. What I'm writing is two criteria. Okay. So the first is you have to have x represent the test. How many tests you have to do? Okay. Then the test we call I call test, but in fact they also can call trial, also can call experiment. Okay. So experiment are independent. What's that mean? Independent is means that the first trial and the second trial is no relation. Okay. And then only two outcome. So which means either success, either fail for the test or for the experiment. And here we have a p. P is the probability for a successful. So if aside from that, this is first is random variable. Second, this is a discrete, okay, number. Okay. So if you meet all this, so it's a negative binomial random variable. It seems when you heard about that, you are like don't have idea what this it is and what's the use for it. In fact, this is very useful, but it's just in a specific field. Okay. Now we see the formula here. The formula here is what? Expectation value equals to R over P. So R we already talked about. R is what? R is R times successful over P. P is probability of success. And expectation X is how many times? Expectation X. So expectation X, what you get is the numbers of times. And R, again, R is the successful times. P is the probability. Okay, so if you just look at this, you don't know what it is. Let me give you an example. Okay, so you know it very clearly, and assess that what is a binomial, negative binomial random variable. So here, this is my favorite. I like casino. Yes, and I like play dice, and I like number 6. I'm not sure what you guys like, but I like 6. Here I just play the single dice. I don't play the 2 dice together. Okay, sometimes, but in this example I just use 1 dice. If I want to get 3 times, got 6. What's that mean? If I want to throw, I don't know how many times, but I want to get throw 6. I want to get 6, number 6 for 3 times after I throw. Is this mean? Then how many times I should throw the dice? You mean that you know what I mean? If you throw the first time, you are not sure it's 6 or 2 or 3 or 1 to 5. Am I right? Am I right? They have 6 sides, right? So you don't know it is a 6, right? Okay. So you throw second time, you still don't know what is exactly the facing, right? That you get, right? So here I already got the result. I give you, I got 3 times 6. So I just ask you probability how many times, supposedly, normally how many times I throw the dice, I can get this result. Okay, this is the statistics. Not say that I'm 100%, huh? This is the statistics. Who knows? They have anything times they have accident. Here is based on like if you by this way you throw 10 times, supposedly you should be at least 9 times to fit for this one. Okay, make sense, right? We don't calculate exception. We calculate the normal condition. Okay, so if I want to get 3 times 6, the result of the I thrown the dice, how many throwing I should do? So let's compare is this can fit for the negative random variable. If they can fit, so I can use the formula. Am I right? Repeated testing. Okay, that is. Testing is dependent. Yes. I throw this time, I throw next time. I don't have any kind of relation, right? Don't mean this time I got 6. Next time I should get 6 also, right? No relation, right? 2 outcome for 1 test. Yes, 2 outcome. But you might say they have 6 outcome. But depends on how you read, how you understand, right? Because I want to get 6. If no 6, whatever 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is one result to me, right? I either 6, either no 6. Make sense? So two result. Okay. So if like this can meet for what? Negative random variable, so we can use the formula. Let's see how many times I talk about expectation. X is how many times? Am I right? I talk about that. Expectation X equals to R over P. R is what? 3 times. P is what? Probabilities get 6 is what? Is 1 over 6. Am I right? Right? And is that 1 over 6? I thrown one time to get the 6 is 1 over 6, right? Because they have equal chance to get every face of the 6. So the number 6 is just one face, so their chance is just 1 over 6. So now we get the final how many times? 18 times. That's the result. Okay. So generally, if I take 18 times, I throw 18 times. So I suppose we should get 3, what? 6 as a result. Okay. This is a statistics, not just by chance or accidentally. Everything can be happening, but just this is by statistics. Okay. So we're not finished yet. I still have interesting things to share with you is regarding the exam. Okay. Here is we have also have a formula here. Uh, PB PB is the formula. Is in fact a negative binomial formula is based. The P is still probability. The C here is my combination, right? What is X here? X is time of trial. R is what? R is the same success time. What is Q? Q is 1 minus P. Okay, P we already know, right? So this is very useful, especially for below example. I give this example, okay? You can see here I have some kind of numbers, but later I will just copy because you will know that the calculation will be make you feel headache. Okay. This is the application about the negative random variable. So my example is like this one. I think if you're a student, usually like this one. If a standard exam or use multiple choice, that is standard exam, right? Totally have 10 questions and all questions are 4 choice. That 4 choice you can see here, right side is A, B, C, D only, right? If I just randomly choose A, B, C, D, what that means that I don't know any answer. I just by chance choose this A, B, C, D. This one is A, next time is B, next thing is C. Just random. What's the possibility that I pass the exam? Here I already say passing the exam, the score is 60%. So if I don't know any answer, I just randomly choose. What's the possibility I pass the exam? And then I have another question. If I want to get a score of 90, which is very good just by randomly choose the answer. You know what I mean? I don't know any answer, I just random input A, B, C, D. But the score is 90. So they ask you how many times exam I suppose you take. So I can get a 1 time, got 90. This is a probability, right? Probability, right? So this probability can fit for formula, right? This I told you was the formula here. But this is two questions. Let's first solve the first question. So they ask you, um, first question. If I want to get, sorry, this second question. If I just random choose ABCD, what is the probability that I pass the exam? So a probability that I pass the exam. So they asked for probability. Is that the probability? So what's the C? C, of course, every C. There's combination. What is R? R is successful. So the passing score here is what? 60%. 60% and you have 10 questions. So if you answer the 6, if you have right answer of the 6 question, then your result will be 60. Am I right? So the R will be 6. So here is R minus 1 will be 5. Right? And then what is X? X is how many tests, so how many questions you answer. So of course it's 10. Here minus 1, right? So it's 9. Here, look at here. What I'm calculating is based on here, huh? So X minus 1, R minus 1. Okay, just based on this one, okay? So go on. So times what? P is what? Successful rate, right? If in the exam I just choose what? Choose what? Choose anyone of A, B, C, D, I do not answer. The result I get the right answer is 1 over 4, 25%. Am I right? Because only 4 choice. So either choice have the 25% of chance to get right. Am I right? So 1/4. This is P. And then R is what I talk about is 6. I want to get 6 times right, right? Then times what? Q. Q is 1 minus what? Minus P. So it's 3 over 4. And this what? To which power is what? Is here. Look at here. X minus I. X 10. So it's 4, right? I will not calculating. I already got a calculating here. So I just let you know. C 9 over 5. 9C5 is 126. This number and this number is quite long. But the result, I can tell you, is here. 0.009733. This I can say is close to 1%. Am I right? So this give you an answer. If you want to pass in the exam by passing 6 right answers for totally 10 questions, and you don't know any answer, you just choose any answer of the 4 of each question, and you'll have a chance to pass in the exam is only 1%. Only 1%. Don't mean don't have chance. You have chance. Only 1%. Okay, remember, only 1%. So think about that. Our study is not by chance, but by reading knowledge, right? So if you just want by chance, you only have 1% chance to pass exam. Think about that. Okay. Okay. But think about that. If you don't know any answer, it's better you just randomly choose than you submit, right? But at least you have 1% chance to pass the school if you don't know anything. Okay, let's go to the second one. So it's very ambitious, right? So I don't know any answer, but I want to get a score 90. So they ask you if how many times exam I would take, then I can get 1 time get 90. Let's see, okay? Let's see. First, the same. We have to use this one because what is changed? The score is 90, right? So PB, here's what? Here C is what? It's still 9, right? But R is what? It's 9. So what? So what? 9 minus 1 is 8, right? So here, right? So times this no change, right? But here is what? What's exponential? Exponential is 9, right? Here 3 over 4. The exponential is what? It's only 1, right? So the result, I just let you know, I already got is 0.00000257. So it's how low the probability, right? Less than, very, very low. Okay, I don't want to say specific. But the problem is not ask you how many, how that's the probability ask you how many times, right? How many times you take the exam to get 1 chance of like passing score 19. Then we come back to our formula of expectation value, right? Is equals to R over P. Am I right? Am I right? R is what 1. Why? Because I just want to get 1 time 19, right? And P is what here? You know the answer is very huge, right? So you have to take 39,000 times exam, 38, also almost close to 39,000 exams in order to get one chance to have a score of 90. Anyway, I'm not sure it's like really helpful or not, but definitely you think about the ratio is very very low, right? So if you don't really study or something, you want that miracle come. If it is really come, I told you it's really miracle, okay? Because the chance is so low. Okay, so thank you very much to join this session and hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye bye.